Hello and welcome back to Purple Mafia, at least video side of things. There will be a podcast later, as per usual. Been doing that for 17 years, so things started off with video 18 years ago, but yeah. Vikings with a comfortable 48-10 win today. So, yeah, the Vikings brought back Cam Akers, which put a smile on my face. So I remember I did a video back in June where the Saints signed him. The Vikings end up with Cam Akers again. At first, put him on the practice squad, and then immediately he's now an active Viking. Also ran for, did he run? Yes. Yeah, he had a pretty good 14-yard run. That's what I thought. 5 rushes, 19 yards officially. So glad to have Cam Akers back. I know that's not the main thing here, but glad to have him back. Another major thing I'll talk about on the podcast when it comes out tonight, and you can listen tomorrow or whenever. During the course of the week, the Packers lost to the Cleveland Browns today with the last second couple of plays. Browns scoring a touchdown, ultimately getting the ball back and kicking a 55-yard field goal to beat the Green Bay Packers. That's pretty cool. Otherwise, Carson Wentz, even he didn't throw for 200 yards today. That's crazy. So still not a single Viking quarterback was able to do that. Jake Browning sure as heck didn't either. Only 140 yards in the air, a couple of interceptions. Finally threw a touchdown very late, about, was it like 10 minutes left in the game? Vikings were up 48-3. Whew! Took forever for the for Kevin O'Connell to take his players out. Seemed like he just left them in forever. Kind of weird. Max Brosmer completed his first pass of his career. NFL active quarterback. Congratulations, Max Brosmer, former Gopher, completing to fellow rookie Ty Felton. So cool. Ty Felton getting his first catch, at least, and then a 9-yard play. Max Brosmer's first completion, he would complete another as well. So 28 yards in the air for Brosmer, 173 for Carson Wentz. A couple of touchdowns thrown, very sharp. 14 of 20, so only 6 incompletions. Aaron Rodgers, also I'm seeing on the screen here, is now 4th all-time in touchdowns, 510, passing, Brett Favre. Ever heard of him? Used to be on the same team. Yeah, Rodgers is clean-shaven, too. That's kind of been a while. Yeah. Anyhow, Jordan Mason, 116 yards. I thought we left him in there a little too long, but man, he was awesome. 7.3 a carry, 2 touchdowns. Would be a great fantasy guy if you were lucky enough to have him in your lineup today. Very comfortable win for the Vikings. Feels great. Cam Akers is back on the Vikings. The Packers lost. The Vikings win 48-10. All is right in the football world, at least in this part of the country. All is right in the football world. Unless you hate Aaron Rodgers so much, you can't handle the fact he's 4th all-time in touchdown throws and playing for the Steelers. It's in the other conference, so I'm not that offended by Aaron Rodgers existing. I'm really not. It's I don't know. Justin Jefferson also had a couple of fun plays, 75 yards in the air. T.J. Hawkinson finally did something, even scored a touchdown. So both of the touchdown passes were, so the first touchdown of the game, Josh Oliver. Yeah, cool. So they were both the tight ends. It was Carson Wentz's first touchdown as a Viking. And then the second one was to T.J. Hawkinson. So, liking those tight ends for the most part. Jalen Naylor had a 22-yard play, and again, Jefferson, 36-yard play. Did not get in the end zone. Will Reichert also had a 62-yarder at the end of the half because they figure why the heck not, including 6 extra points. So, Will Reichert, great game. Nice to see him back in the swing of things for the most part. Couple of sacks for Andrew Van Ginkel. It definitely helps to have a left tackle, by the way, in terms of Christian Teresa. Van Ginkel, again, back from injury as well. A couple of sacks in the game. Chaz Chambliss also added a sack, and Austin Keys. Good job, guys. Cool to see them having some wonderful little action, but an overall positive day. Now you basically kind of get ready, pack up, and get ready to head to the, across the pond, over to England and ultimately Ireland, laddies, as we'll have 8:30 starts here in the Twin Cities the next couple of weeks. 8:30 a.m. starts, yes, so very early. Not early necessarily in terms of like getting up in the morning. It's not that hard, at least in my feeling, but just early for football. But that's how it works when it's on the other side of the pond there. Things start a little differently, but that's how things go. Be sure to check out the Purple Mafia podcast as we move forward into the evening and to the morning, whenever your convenience is. Heck, the whole week. You can listen to it 2 weeks from now. But Purple Mafia podcast should be up tonight, as per usual. Until then, thank you, and, well, Skull Vikings. That was great.